when they sing and dance.
Good to see everybody.
Oh, I wish it was me every night.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited that you're here. Today we're talking about how to become a travel agent in 2022. Maybe you've heard that the market is exploding. Everyone is back to traveling again, and travel agents are crazy in demand, and we're so excited about that. So if that sounds like fun, and it is going to be fun, hang out because that's what we're talking about on the show today. All right, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell over on YouTube. We have so much amazing content over there already that you can check out. And also, you don't want to miss when our new videos come out because we have 2022 is like the year of change in the travel industry, and you don't want to miss all of our new content. That'll be a great place to check that out for sure. And if it's your first time, a lot of times on this type of video title, it'll be your first time joining us. So I'll just say welcome. You might not know who I am. My name is Cyndi Williams, and I started in the travel industry not over 30, almost 30. It's like 28, 29 years ago. Woo, it's been a minute, you guys. But I own and operate my own award-winning and nationally recognized travel agency, but I'm best known for being the CEO of Careers on Vacation, which helps people just like you become travel agents, launch, grow, and supersize your travel businesses. And we do that all over the world. So today we're talking about how do I become a travel agent specifically in 2022? What do you need to know? I'm going to give you some free resources. I'm going to give you some tips, and I'm going to give you some suggestions as you start your journey. So first thing I want to talk about is if you're thinking about being a travel agent, the number one thing I want you to do is go to our free masterclass. And the reason I want you to go to that is because I want you to figure out if this industry is for you, because it won't be for everybody, especially like there's complication in our industry right now, and you have to really know what you're signing up for. So I want you to start by taking this masterclass. This is our first free resource that we have for you guys. You can go to careersonvacation.com/masterclass. What you're going to learn on that class is really, it's going to talk you through the specific different ways to get into the industry. And I'm going to touch on some of those here today as well. But it's also going to go into, is the industry right for you, and the things that you really should know ahead of time. So start by checking out that free resource. That's a little more in depth of what we're going to be talking about today. And some of my most successful clients started right there on that masterclass. And this is literally the number one question we get on YouTube. Cyndi, how do I become a travel agent? I want to do what you do. I want to do these things, right? So because we get hundreds of those questions every week on social media, I created that class so you can kind of go through all of the nuts and bolts. But today I really want to focus on, how do you become a travel agent? If you know that you're ready and you want to get started, I want you to think through the different ways there are to get started. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the environment that we are in this year. You will be entering the travel industry, and what is maybe the most complicated I'm not even going to say what is maybe, I'm going to say it is. Since I've been in the industry anyway in the 90s, right? I went through 9/11. We've been through smaller, issues weather-wise and things like that. We've just been through a pandemic though. Nobody was prepared for a pandemic. Nobody was prepared for, you need vaccinations to go here. You need this to go here. All the different regulations changing on a regular basis. Like, it's a lot right now. But don't lose hope yet. Don't switch off the video. I mean, if that scared you, then maybe you should pick a different industry, and that's okay. But here's the thing, guys. This is why consumers need us so much. Like maybe 6 months ago or a year ago, you've been like, what's a travel agent? Is travel agent a thing? We used to hear that all the time. Like, I've been running this company for years and years and years. We've been training travel agents behind the scenes, and we never went away. We were always there. And it was like more like the most elite clients, and like the clients who knew to use us would use us because we could get them better values. We could get them, different perks. We can do different things for them, and just they valued that service. So we were doing well before COVID. We're doing great, right? But now travel agents are in the mainstream vocabulary. It's more like, you better use a travel agent. So we've seen this surge in the world in the last year. Like, travel agents are so in demand, and that's a beautiful thing, because if you can solve a problem or you can help someone with what they need to be helped with, then you can do business with them, right? So this is one of those things that I want you to really take to heart in terms of it's a good thing, but if the work scares you, then weigh that, right? But it's a beautiful thing because we are in demand. And so as far as a year that you're starting, there couldn't be a better year to start, but you have to do it in a certain way, if that makes sense. So I want to talk through, like, I have videos on how to be a travel agent on the channel already, but this is specifically for 2022. What do you need to care about this year? There's a few things. The first one is you better know what you're doing. Like, literally, like, that's number one. You don't want to mess up someone's trip. You don't want them to get to the airport and they got the wrong COVID test. You don't want those types of things happening. You don't want to send someone to an area that they required a vaccination and then they're not vaccinated, and so they're turned away and they potentially could lose their money. That could be a big deal. So knowing what you're doing, you don't, like, some people think I'm just going to put my title on travel agent. I'm going to figure it out as I go. That's a bad strategy for this year, y'all. And I know some of you do it and you're like, DIY for life. Like, don't do it this year. I'm telling you, even me having been in the industry almost 30 years, I'm like, let me check this. Let me double check that. What's the update today? Like, I'm scurrying a little bit to make sure I'm on top of the stuff because my job is to train people, right? And so we have to always make sure we're on top of the information because we're training a lot of you guys that are in our programs, right? So I want to encourage you that just take it seriously. If you're going to do it, don't just say, I'm going to figure it out as I go. Because that's a little bit irresponsible in this year in particular, right? So what do you do then? Like, okay, Cyndi, that's great. I want to be responsible about it. I want to do all the things. There's different things that you can do. And of course, I'm not here to plug my program. Yes, we do have a program, and I have videos even comparing my program against other programs and telling you the pros and cons. You can check those out too. But whatever program you pick, just make sure it's going to have human interaction. Make sure that you are going to get top-notch education. And one of the things that I think is really important this year, I'm looking for my little icon here, I think you should get a certification. This is going to make you feel more confident about what you're doing. It's also going to allow you to position yourself as an expert with consumers because they're not just looking for any travel agent. They're looking for a travel agent that really has credentials and knows what they're doing and really knows how to do a good job. So having a certification is going to make you feel more confident, and it's going to allow you to sell better, and it's going to allow you to position yourself as an expert. This happens to be what our certification looks like. There are other ones out there in the industry. So, do your thing, whatever resonates with you as far as that goes. But I do feel like that it's important to have that in this environment going forward in 2022. All right, so we went through take it seriously. We went through certification. I think the other thing is, now that I've gone through the scary stuff, is I want you to be excited. So I want you to think about how do you want to serve the world? Number one, if you have a passion for travel, and ask yourself this question. If you love travel and you can really see yourself like booking trips every day or working from home or while you travel, or maybe you want to run a business that's worked around your family, or you're sick of working for corporate, this industry could be a perfect match for you. So I want you to get excited. And I also want you to take the pressure off of yourself that a lot of people are like, well, Cyndi, you've been at this for like almost 30 years. Like, how am I going to learn everything there is to learn about the world and help everybody? You don't learn everything about the world from day one. Like, you can start with a niche. You can start just selling Disney, right? Get your Disney sweatshirts out, everybody. You can start just selling cruises. You could start just selling all-inclusives. Like, ask yourself, what do I really love? Start in that place. That's how we help our clients. And then we building block. Like right now, what we're helping them with a lot is understanding, okay, I know that you would love to sell that destination, but right now there's a lot of restrictions there. So what can we marry that with? So you're still doing what you're passionate about and building that out to a degree, but where else can we plug in so you have the best cash flow? And that brings me to my last point, is really when treating this business, if you're going to treat this like a new endeavor, you want to treat this like a business, not a hobby. So becoming a successful travel agent in 2022 is going to require you not just to learn how to be a great travel agent, but I always say the second part of that is you have to learn how to run an online marketplace, run an online business in the online marketplace, meaning how are you going to be relevant online? How are you going to be relevant in today's marketplace? So when I started in the industry so long ago, like, you would just work for an agency and the phone would ring and all the things would happen, right? In today's environment, you can be the best travel agent there is in the world, but if you don't know how to make your phone ring and you don't know how to get leads and you don't know how to market, it doesn't mean anything, because you just did all this work and learning and all of the things. And I know there's a lot of programs out there. It's like, here's all the education. And then they're like, okay, go have fun finding your clients, pass out some business cards, like 1972 kind of marketing strategy. No, like you need to become a top level marketer. And I don't expect you to know that from day one, but that's why I made this video, because I want you to know that's what you're signing up for. You have to be comfortable knowing you're going to build your business and start learning how to market so you can get leads to come in your business. So if you do those things, guys, I really believe that you can be a successful travel agent in 2022. And if there's any of those things that you don't know how to do, how to become a travel agent or how to market, how to close sales, what are best practices? What do I need to know for verification or COVID tests or all of the things? These are all things, guys, that we teach you in our Careers on Vacation Mastermind program. This is my 12-week program, and we will show you everything that you need to know on how to become a travel agent, how to be successful in the online marketplace. All of the learning is on demand, so you can do it on whatever schedule is good for you. But the beauty of our program is you get to work with humans. Imagine that. You get to work with real people. You get to work with me. You get to work with my experts. You get to work with my coaches and mentors, and we help you put your business together in this 12-week period. So by the time you end, you're launched and on your way. And we have over 100, and we're almost at 170 plus case studies online. I know we've filmed that many, and they're coming out on YouTube like every week, but I know I've filmed that many, so it's a lot. There's already 150, 60 over there on YouTube. Check that out. I'm sure there's a story that's like yours. But if I resonate with you and you know you want to do this year, and you know you can answer that question of I've always wanted to get into the travel industry, then definitely reach out to us. You can go to careersonvacation.com/ready now to apply for Careers on Vacation. And we're just going to have a quick call with you to understand what your goals are. If they are in alignment with what we teach and the certification that we have, then we will talk to you about how to apply for the program. If not, we're still going to help you get some great clarity on what you should do for your business as you grow and move forward in the industry. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, put them down below. We'd love to answer those for you. And don't forget to go take that free masterclass. That is a great place to start. One more time, I'll pop that up here on the screen. That is a great place to start if you want to do a little more in-depth. I go a whole hour with you guys in that session, walk you through everything to think about as you're getting started. So I love you guys so much. Wherever you are in the world, I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Happy New Year. Bye, guys.
She's calling me like the rainbow. She's calling me like the rainbow.
Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.